It's fascinating. For the last couple of days, especially in lockdown, I've been really thinking about negative beliefs from the past. And I've been really thinking about how they affect so many people on a day-to-day basis in so many different areas of their life. And I'm fascinated also with the process of disproving negative beliefs and getting the results that you want in your life, or building the confidence that you've always wanted, or becoming a person that you've always wanted to become, or breaking a certain addiction or a habit or a behavior. So I made some notes. I went to a coffee shop and I've been doing some writing and reflecting. I wanted to make a video about this, and I wanted to inspire as many people as I could who are struggling right now with a particular negative belief or several negative beliefs about themselves, and the reason why they've got those negative beliefs, I strongly believe, and why I got them, is because of negative things that people have said to you growing up, and negative experiences that have happened to you, and the way that you've interpreted those experiences, and the way that you have developed a certain negative relationship with yourself, and how that has affected you in every aspect of your life moving forward. So a lot of people are being bullied in the present by things that had been said to them 10-15 years ago. A lot of adults are still being plagued and bullied and held back in their life by things that had happened to them at school when they were 13-14. This is happening to so many men and women around the world. You could make an argument that it's happening to every person, but I would say there is a vast amount of people that have challenged their negative beliefs, me being one included, and many of you have. So I'd like to help those that would like to do it and maybe are struggling and not able to do it. And I've written down real stories from my life that created negative beliefs, and how I overcome those negative beliefs and turn them into new positive ones. How I've transformed over the years and coached hundreds of people. I'm so grateful and fortunate to have worked with so many great, interesting people from all different parts around the world. America, Russia, Poland, France, Africa, Asia, different parts of Europe, London, outside London, Manchester, Scotland, Birmingham, the list goes on and on. There's more places, you know. And having worked with so many people, it's gave me so much experience and insight and understanding into the negative beliefs that people have, and also the process in how I've helped people to overcome and disprove these negative beliefs and get the results that they want. So maybe at the moment you've been going through the lockdown worrying and stressed and anxious and pondering over certain limiting blocks that you've got that you feel you can't disprove. And that was one of my biggest fears growing up. One of my secret personal fears that I'm really grateful to share now. I was afraid that I could never undo these negative beliefs. I remember a dominant fear that I had was I'd never get a girlfriend because I wasn't good enough, and the girl would never find me attractive, and I'd never have love of a woman. That frightened me to death. It almost frightened me into wanting to commit suicide at one point at 25. Another negative fear I had, that I'd be poor for my whole life, I'd never be able to make money. Another one I had was I'd be a failure my whole life, I'd be a bum, and I'd be laughed at and not respected and judged, and I'd never achieve any success in my life. So I had some dominant negative beliefs because of the things people had said to me when I was younger, and how I'd been affected by what they'd said to me, and how those negative beliefs were continuing to race and play and speak in my head many years later, until I had the courage and the strength to disprove them, which I'm hoping you're doing this video. I'm confident you'll be able to do it. What am I talking about? If you're new to my channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified when I put videos out. Follow me on Instagram if it feels right, because I give tips and advice on how you can disprove negative beliefs about yourself, gain confidence, become fearless, and live the life that you want. Let me know in the box below if this video has personally impacted you in any way. Let me know if it's made you realise negative beliefs about yourself that you didn't even know you had till this point today. And I hope everyone's been doing good and staying strong and positive as we've been going through a challenging time during this coronavirus lockdown COVID-19 period. So, the 3-step process that I accidentally or coincidentally discovered and designed through challenging my own negative beliefs about myself, and then going on to teach thousands of people all around the world in in-person one-on-one coaching, 6 weeks programs, weekend programs, teaching 4 to 6 students, live events, speaking in front of 10 to 20 to 30 plus people at events, through thousands of YouTube videos that go around the world, through thousands of live streams on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Sorry, not Twitter. I don't think they do live stream, but the other ones, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Thousands of articles that I've wrote and published that have inspired people and moved them. Hundreds of podcast interviews that I've been on. Amazing, right. So the first thing is you have to have the courage to admit that you have them. And what I mean by that is, a lot of us, when we have insecurities and fears and negative beliefs, we don't want to admit them because it hurts. It's heartbreaking at the start. I didn't want to admit it either. It's a painful place to have to go and visit. And sometimes we don't want to go to those places. We don't want to go to those places that make us feel ashamed or insecure or embarrassed or less of a person or not good enough, or there's something wrong with us, or being ostracized and different and not as good as this group of people. We don't want to go there emotionally. It's tough, it hurts, it's depressing. It's the last thing you want to do on a sunny afternoon or a sunny day, or any day for that matter. Rain, snow, sunshine or storms or whatever. We don't want to go there. We don't want to be reminded of the negative things about ourselves. We want to forget that. We want to watch a film, The Karate Kid or Rocky 1 or The Last of the Mohicans or Breaking Bad or Ozark. We want to escape. We don't want to think about that stuff. It doesn't feel nice. We want to eat some chocolate or Haagen-Dazs or some Pringles or some snacks to get those good emotions. But the problem with that is we never live our dreams when we do that. We don't get uncomfortable. We don't face the fears in order to become fearless and live the life that we want. We can't get out of those mental blocks. We can't make friendships. There's so many things that we want to do and say and be, but we can't until we face these negative beliefs about ourselves and challenge them and change them and disprove them. So I got to a point in my life where it wasn't fun wanting to kill yourself every day. I didn't enjoy feeling like that. I felt uncomfortable about that. I didn't want to feel that I want to do that to myself. And having social anxiety all the time and being ashamed, it wasn't fun. And having all kinds of food addictions, porn addictions, and feeling negative and angry. And allowing other people's misconduct to affect my relationship with myself and my attitude and relationship towards the world and other people. It was no fun. Having these voices, always hearing them, always being bullied by them, always stopping me from connecting with great people, always putting me in dark places, always reminding me of the negative things that had happened to me and how those negative things affected me in every aspect of my life. Until I got to a point where I said, enough is enough. I'm not having this anymore. This needs to change. I need to change. I need to change myself because I can't go on living like this anymore. It's too painful. It's too insecure. I can't share with other people. It's not just about myself selfishly. I can't give to the world. I can't help others. I can't do small, simple, mundane things. I can't go out for a dinner with friends. I'm too insecure. I'm too scared about being judged in a restaurant. I can't get on a train and make eye contact with people because I'm afraid they're going to see my negative beliefs that I feel broke. I feel broken-spirited financially, mentally, emotionally. I can't go on a date with a girl because I'm scared she's going to reject me and crush and hurt my feelings, and that's going to break me. I can't do anything. I'm afraid to say my opinion in case people bully me or judge me. I don't want to relive these experiences. So I can't become as my reality. I can't do the things I want to do. Every day I'm living like a slave, like a prisoner to these negative beliefs. You know, I can't enjoy myself. I can't be grateful for the things that are good in my life because it's being blocked by these horrible emotions. I've had enough. I can't do this no more. I'm not being a coward. I'm not allowing myself to be bullied by the opinions of other people, and I'm not allowing myself to be a coward. I know I've got potential. I know I can do great things. I know how intelligent I am. I know I can get a girlfriend. I know I can make money. I know I can be a good friend. I know I can make my parents proud. I know I can inspire people. I know I can change people's lives. I know I can address the mistakes I've made. I know I've got the courage to admit the things that I've done to people that were wrong and that I need to pay the consequences for, which I did, and fix those mistakes and be a better person. I know I can be more disciplined. I know there's a disciplinarian in me. I just have to have the courage to find it and get better at time management and get more discipline and take more action and go to the gym and be a better person and look to help other people. So when you admit it, you feel better. So what is it that you're afraid to admit? When you change your mindset, you're ready to go into battle. Like in the movie with Tom Cruise, The Last Samurai. He was doing things that he didn't even know he could do. He could endure pain, he could suffer, he could sacrifice in order to get a better result, be a better person. I'm not saying be a samurai and go out and have sword fights, I'm just making a point. Number 2 is the desire to change. I can't teach you desire. I can't teach a man or a woman to have heart and courage. I can only inspire you and motivate you to find it in yourself. Les Brown helped me to find the desire. So in a sense, he couldn't teach me, but he could inspire me. That's a different way of teaching. I had to find it myself. So you have to find out, like Bruce Lee said, Johnny Berber said, what motivates you to challenge your limiting beliefs, your negative beliefs about yourself? What's your desire? My desire was, I got to get out of feeling this pain, this shame, this embarrassment, this self-hatred, this loneliness, this darkness. I can be more. I know I can. I can't live my life like this. I can't go to my deathbed knowing that I didn't be all I could be. I didn't at least try it. At least if you try and fail, I can live with that. Because I'd rather die trying than die laying down not trying at all. So there's dignity in that. There's honor in that. There's respect in that. So what motivates you? What motivated me was, like I just said, I wanted to inspire people. I knew that was my God-given talent. There was a teacher in me. There was a confident person. There was a kind person. I had to break out of this shyness and this caring about being embarrassed about how the way I spoke and how I looked. I had to get beyond that and build self-confidence and actually like the way I look and sound and be proud of myself and not allow the negative opinions and judgments and criticism of other people to penetrate my psyche and my own heart. I had to build a toughness about me, a tough love, in a positive way, not in a violent way or an aggressive way, but a stronger character, a stronger integrity. So number 2 is you have to have the desire to change, or nothing gets done. The final one, number 3, is you have to take the action until you get the proof that your negative belief is not true, and then you get the result that you want. So what is it that you want? What result do you want? Is it to get a girlfriend? If you're a woman, is it to get a boyfriend? Or for men and women, is it to make more money? Is it to quit your job and do a job that you love? Is it to overcome social anxiety? Is it to be a writer, a teacher, a speaker, a producer, make a film, write a book? It doesn't matter what it is, how small, how big. What's important to you? And within that question is discovering who you are as a person. Because most of these negative beliefs tell us who we are, which is not who we are. It's someone else's negative judgmental opinion, or their jealousy, or their insecurity. Because a lot of people that judge me, I realise, some of it, or a lot of it, was my own projection of my own insecurities that they sensed and said back at me. But a lot of it was jealousy. They didn't want me to succeed because they didn't have the courage to face their own negative beliefs. So another important part for me was not holding on to hate and anger for the things that people have said to me that hurt me when I was younger, actually forgiving them and generally wishing them the best in their life. But having the courage to point out what they'd done, which was wrong, and getting the proof for myself. So I know deep down this is why you come onto my video, whether you realised it or not. And this is what my whole YouTube channel is about, telling my story and helping people to build their confidence to be a better person, achieve their goals and dreams, because confidence is everything. Confidence is everything in life. Confidence is education, it's intelligence, it's relationship building skills, it's love, it's happiness. If you want to help people, you're going to have confidence to do that. If you want to do charity, if you want to have a better relationship with your family, it's all self-esteem. It's all confidence. To achieve a dream, you need self-esteem. Your attitude is your gratitude, so your attitude comes down to your confidence. Some people haven't got the confidence to be kind to people because of having such negative experiences. So you have to change. And when you do this, it's such an amazing feeling when you're no longer being controlled and bullied by the stories and the opinions and the conversations that live in your head that other people have said to you at any given time. Whatever they've told you, you can't do this, you can't do that. So there ain't no can't. There ain't no can't, as Mickey said in the Rocky films. There ain't no can't. Stop saying that. Stop saying to yourself you can't. I had so many clients that were so talented and genuine and they had so much confidence, but they said, I can't. I said, you can. You can go and speak to that girl. You can go to a social event and meet people. You can quit your job if you really want to. You can stand up for yourself. You can be a better person. But you have to stop telling yourself that you can't. What we tell ourselves is the reality that we end up creating, or most of it. So this is not something to be afraid of although it's fine to be scared, this is something to be excited about, to be inspired, to be empowered. You know, to wake up in the morning to be excited. So I did this through the course of over 10 years. I started challenging my negative beliefs at the age of 20. And one of the ways I did that is by going and joining a boxing gym and learning how to box and defend myself and have a better attitude towards people. Another way I did that was by going out facing my insecurities with dating and going on dates. Another way I did that was by teaching, making YouTube videos, doing hundreds of public talks, learning how to make money, learning how to build a successful business, which I did, learning how to speak better, learning how to articulate my words better, learning to improve my social skills, my writing skills. I did all these things. Every negative belief that people put on me, I disproved it. I did it for me, and I did it for millions of you. Because if I didn't change myself, I couldn't change anyone. I couldn't help other people change themselves. So that's the message today, and this is the process in how you do it. You take the action. It's not easy, I'm not going to lie. Of course it's not easy. Nothing of value is easy. That doesn't mean you can't do it. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. It's so thrilling, and it is scary. Oh, absolutely. It's terrifying at times. That's why you appreciate it. But you learn to be a man. You learn to be strong. You learn to be courageous. You learn to face the fear gradually and control those emotions, and not let those emotions make you be a coward. So you take action, you ask for help, you get a mentor. And when you do this, the people that put you down, if they ever meet you again, they won't recognize you. Say, remember that kid? That's the guy we all laughed at. Look at him now, he's successful. They might see you on the television. They might see one of your books published in Waterstones. You never know. You never know where this journey is going to take your path. But only if you become fearless and face your fears and rise above the opinions of others, then you're so grateful that because if they didn't judge me when I was younger, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I wouldn't have dated so many lovely women, had those amazing honest connections that you'll never forget. I'll never forget those connections to the day I die. I'll never forget the people I've met around the world, the friendships I built, the students, the clients, the experiences, all the challenges as well, the videos, the interviews. I'll never forget these things. These things are real. These are from the heart. These are not egotistical, fake, false. What was a fly? Get off me. Flies love me now. These are real things. You'll never forget them. So start creating positive memories by using the bad memories and the energy to create good through this practical psychological process that anyone can do. If I can do it, any of you can do it. I'm no different. I'm no better or worse. So if you enjoyed this video, like, share. I'm battling flies here. So that's what it's about. That's how you do it. And I hope you enjoyed my channel. I really appreciate the women, the men, well, everyone who comes to the channel and contributes. And I do. I've always said it, I appreciate the criticism because I'm tough. And I never used to be. Without the criticism, I wouldn't be successful. I wouldn't be continuing to inspire people. I wouldn't have experienced the highs, the lows, and the mediums. So that's how you do it. Remember, become fearless, because when you do, your life becomes limitless.